I'm going to discuss the question, did the United States draw more from the vision of Alexander Hamilton or Thomas Jefferson? Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson were two of the most prominent figures in the early years of the United States. They had very different visions for the country's future, and their ideas and policies continue to influence American politics and society today. Hamilton was a Federalist who believed in a strong central government and a strong economy based on manufacturing, banking, and commerce. He believed in a loose interpretation of the Constitution and thought that the government had the power to do whatever was necessary to promote the general welfare. He also believed in a strong military and a standing army to protect the country from foreign threats. Jefferson, on the other hand, was a Democratic Republican who believed in limited government and a strict interpretation of the Constitution. He believed that the government's power should be limited to what explicitly stated in the Constitution and that the states should not have more power than the federal government. He believed in an agriculture economy and that the country's strength was in its independent farmers. He also believed in a citizen militia rather than a standing army. So did the United States draw more from Hamilton's vision or Jefferson's vision? The answer is not that simple, as both Hamilton and Jefferson's ideas have had a significant impact on American history. Hamilton's vision of a strong central government and a strong economy based on manufacturing and commerce helped to establish the United States as an economic powerhouse. His financial policies, including the establishment of national bank and a system of tariffs, helped to stabilize the country's finances and lay out the foundation for the future economy growth. On the other hand, Jefferson's vision of the limited government and a strict interpretation of the Constitution has also had a profound impact on American history. His emphasis on individual rights and freedoms, including freedom of speech and religion, laid the foundation for the Bill of Rights. His belief in states' rights and the importance of local government helped to shape the country's political structure and balance of power between the federal government and the states. Despite their differences, both Hamilton and Jefferson's ideas have had lasting impacts on American society and politics. Hamilton's policies helped to establish a strong federal government that could support economic growth, while Jefferson's emphasis on individual rights and state power helped to ensure that the federal government did not become too powerful and threaten individual freedoms. Hamilton's vision was especially influential in the early years of the country. As the United States worked to establish itself as an independent nation and build a strong economy, his financial policies, which included the creation of a national bank and a system of tariffs, helped to promote economic growth and stability. Additionally, Hamilton's advocacy for a strong military and a standing army helped to protect the young nation from foreign threats. Jefferson's vision, on the other hand, gained more traction in the later years of the 19th century when the United States had already established itself as a world power. His emphasis on individual rights and state power helped to ensure that the federal government did not become too powerful and infringe on those rights. Also, Jefferson's belief in an agrarian economy and independent farmers helped to shape the country's values and identity as a nation of hardworking, self-sufficient individuals. Overall, both Hamilton and Jefferson's ideas have had profound impacts on American history and continue to shape American society and politics today. The United States has drawn from both of their visions, and it is difficult to say which one has had a greater influence. However, both Hamilton and Jefferson's ideas are still relevant today, and their legacies continue to shape American politics and society.